Ramadan mübarek.
Ramadan mübarek.
Ramadan mübarek.
Welcome to Ramadan in Istanbul. It's the 60th day of Ramadan in Istanbul. I'm in Süleymaniye Mosque in the historical peninsula. I'm invited to an iftar. Going to take you with me to have beautiful vibes for Ramadan in Istanbul. I arrived in Fatih Saraçhane by bus and planned to pray my afternoon prayer at Şehzade Mosque, spend some time before walking to Süleymaniye, which is about a 15-minute walk. The Şehzade Mosque, Şehzade meaning prince, is a 16th century Ottoman imperial mosque located in the district of Fatih on the third hill of Istanbul. It was commissioned by Süleyman the Magnificent as a memorial to his son Şehzade Mehmet, who died in 1543. When I entered the inner courtyard of the mosque, I saw preparations underway for a large iftar organized by an association. I asked them if I could see and film the menu they will serve for iftar before going into the mosque to pray. The menu included kavurma, sautéed meat, a pilav, fluffy rice, mercimek çorbası, lentil soup, bread, dates, and tulumba, a fried sweet dessert. Passing under the Valens Aqueduct from the 4th century, I then walked by Vefa Bozacısı, the famous drink shop from the late 19th century. It will be much more crowded after iftar. With a bit more of an uphill walk, passing from the old-style wooden houses, I reached the Süleymaniye Mosque complex. Though preparations for the big iftar had already started, it was still early. With a bit of time to spare, I decided to take a moment to walk around the complex, visit the tomb of Sultan Süleyman, and show you around. I'm in Süleymaniye Mosque. We have a beautiful weather. In the first days it was very cold. Right now it's warm, like 20-22 degrees, and I'm happy that I'm here.
And in city, your time folder.
It's around 6 p.m. We have 1 hour 20 minutes left for the iftar to break our fast. Everyone is calm, coming, more people every minute, waiting, chatting. It's beautiful. I visited the tomb of Süleyman the Magnificent, and this is the tomb area of the Süleymaniye Mosque complex. We have about 45 minutes. Let me go to the iftar site and meet people. Geliyorsunuz Süleymaniye'de iftara. Kaçıncı kez?
Kaç kez oldu?
Benim de iki ya da üç, evet. Üzülmüştüm hani hava soğuk başladı ya ama ısındı
evet,
yine değil mi?
aynen. Biraz
Daha-
çok sıcak olmuş ama.
Evet aynen.
kadar.
Ayar yapamıyorsun. Ramadan mübarek.
Evet, Ramadan mübarek. Hayır,
Buralara dizebilirsiniz. Ben de şey yapacağım. Ya tamam, pardon. Evet,
Tamam öyle. Koy buraya. Telefonları kim lazım değil mi bunlar?
Around the world, because we believe that like knowledge and truth and everything is not can be for a specific nation or country. If you talk about the truth, if you talk about the knowledge, it's not for only people from the Czech or only people from the Kazakhstan or Russia or United States. It's for all people. We have volunteers from Colombia to Estonia, from China, from Malaysia, Philippines, Turkey, of course. He's from India, and we have people from Pakistan, so it's very mixed culture.
My name is Afnan.
Efnan.
Afnan Sabah. Yes, I'm from Iraq, Baghdad. We are just making interview.
How is Ramadan going?
It's wonderful. Yani, of course, this is spiritual month, and we are doing our best here, inshallah. We are inviting them here to very huge iftar that's with us, so they're gonna sharing the experience with us, inshallah.
That's beautiful.
You know, guys, Allah, when He created us with two bodies, physical body and soul body. We are unfortunately today feeding just the physical body that we have.
What would you like to say to people who want to come to Istanbul?
Istanbul, it's magical city, and it has own magic. Anyone who come here always is full in love with this city. So of course it's historical, it's amazing, it has a lot of cultures, people from different around the world. So it's like a city that's gathering between the East and West. And I really encourage people to come here to see it.
If you come, you can also visit the Kim Vakfı, the foundation, and you are also like giving Turkish coffee, right? As I remember.
And many things, yani, not even food, everything, Turkish food. And by the way, I love Turkish food. It's amazing.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome here.
Okay, I'm with Heba. She's my follower and from Pakistan. Yeah. Hi.
Welcome to the iftar.
How is being in Istanbul? For how long have you been here?
It's almost 3 years now, and I'm graduating soon, so I'll be leaving. But it's amazing. Ramadan in Istanbul is çok güzel. So the vibes are really amazing. Alhamdulillah. I'm really enjoying it.
Just tell me one thing, like why people should come to Istanbul to visit. Like, what's the most amazes you?
I think Istanbul has something to give to everyone, no matter where you're coming from, what's your background, so you'll have something that will make you feel at home here. And that's truly what happened with me, alhamdulillah. So I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you for talking to me. It was nice to meet you.
Tekrar hepiniz hoş geldiniz. Dağıtılması için ellerinden geleni yapıyorlar ve lütfen biz yerlerimizden kalkıp
I was born in Germany. I lived for 6 years, then we came to Istanbul. When I was 21, I moved to New York. Yes. I never went back to Germany. I would love to visit, hopefully.
But Istanbul, it's also a very wonderful, interesting atmosphere.
Yes, exactly. I love my city.
We are since yesterday here. I'm very happy. I have 5 days.
Ah, okay, beautiful. It is a big organization to have them all. It's nice for us too to have together. But these are like all the things I cook.
Ja, super.
I share recipes.
I will try definitely because I'm cooking.
Oh, okay. You're welcome.
Schön, dass wir das gemacht haben. Dass wir hier sind.
So you can have it. Yes. It's hard to put into words the feeling of sitting at the same table with people from all around the world, breaking my fast in the shadow of this historic mosque in Istanbul. How do you feel to be here right now?
It's great. We just visited the Süleymaniye Mosque in the afternoon, and we were spoken by to or contacted by a few of those volunteers here, and they invited us for iftar today. So we just came, and at first we were like, oh, we're very tired, but now I'm glad we actually made it here, and to share it with some other travelers, some other people, some local people, to get to know, to have somebody to ask questions to. Yeah.
Thanks for joining. It was nice to have some talk and then have iftar together, break our fast together.
Yeah,
Thank
very
you.
special memory.
After the iftar dinner, everyone heads to the mosque for the evening prayer, followed by the night prayer and Teravih. Teravih is a voluntary prayer performed nightly during Ramadan, and mosques worldwide hold congregational prayers for both men and women throughout this blessed month. Okay, it's around 9:30. We had beautiful 60th day of Ramadan in Istanbul in Süleymaniye Mosque. It was beautiful being here, breaking my fast with tourists from all nationalities. On my table there were family group from Germany. We had nice talk about Ramadan, our fasting, Turkish culture, food, and lots of many things. So if you come here, Süleymaniye Mosque complex, make sure to come here as well if you visit Istanbul. Of course, there are many other historical and imperial mosques where people gather during Ramadan in Istanbul, with one of the most popular being Ayasofya Mosque in Sultanahmet. There is a large garden area where people can enjoy an iftar picnic during Ramadan, something not usually allowed. And every year, Kızılay, the Turkish version of the Red Cross, provides free iftar meals. First they give kolonya. That's a beautiful tradition we have. Also cleans your hand. Afiyet olsun. Allah kabul etsin. From where are you visiting?
I'm from the United States.
I have filmed different Ramadan episodes over the years, which you can watch for more insights if you are interested.
I hope you enjoyed, my friends, the one day during Ramadan in Istanbul. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye. Look how crowded it is in Vefa Bozacısı.